Hey, it's Stokely from Sauce on the Lay. You know, the good thing about a podcast that no one's ever heard, you can go back and revise things. Like, I'm going to be revising my post on hemp seed oil. I initially did a recording, and just about halfway through the recording, I went to go look at my notes, and the sound quality just totally took a dive. Not that it's been that great anyhow, but the hemp seed oil. Now, okay, so one of the first things I did in the podcast was try to establish the difference between hemp and I guess marijuana, or hemp and I guess the other types of cannabis plants. So, you know, hemp is one of the cannabis family of plants. My car's leaking oil, so it's like fumes everywhere, but I hope to be repairing it tomorrow. So, hemp is a cannabis plant. The other ones, cannabis sativa or cannabis indica, or I really don't know what the genome of all of these cannabis, marijuana, psychotropic related plants are, but hemp is the one that's been used for its material properties, and more so than for its medicinal properties. Hemp, has been used to make rope, clothing. They use it as composite material in I'm gonna say primitive bricks. They use it as a kind of like a fiber. It's used for its fiber, like I said, to make ropes, to make bricks as a composite material. It's used those are some of the major mechanical and industrial uses. It can be used to make paper also. And you can Google it and you can see the variety of things that people make out of it. Did I say textile? Fabric? Yeah. Okay, so also the seeds have oil in them. If you crush them up, you get a whole bunch of hemp seed. You crush them up, you can get hemp seed oil. Now, the oil from hemp seeds, you can refer to it as CBD. I believe the acronym CBD stands for cannabinoid derived. I think that's what it stands for. Or cannabinoid. It could just be cannabinoid or cannabinoid derived. You can look that up yourself. Now, the CBD that they sell at the smoke shop and the corner store and in beauty products and everywhere does not contain psychotropics. It does not contain THC. It can't make you high. If you smoke it, it's not gonna make you high. It's typically from hemp. So they call it, so it could be from, usually when someone says CBD, though, they're referring to oil extracted from the areas of the plant other than the seeds. It's from the leaves, from the branches, from the trunk or the stalk, when the oil is extracted from those areas, people refer to it as CBD for the most part. But you could, since the seeds are from the plant, you could refer to that as CBD. So it's kind of really the terminology CBD has been used as a marketing strategy to wow and confuse and sell products, because people think, oh wow, yeah, this is from weed, but it's not exactly. No. Now, talking about the other genome, which I don't know much about, the cannabis sativa, or the cannabis I guess indica, or the cannabis whatever the other genome is that makes you get high. When you refer to that one contains the chemical THC, and THC is present in the flower 100%. That's why people smoke it, the flower portion. THC is a little bit present also in the stalk and the leaves and the branches and the trunk of the tree when it comes to the plant that gets you high. In hemp, it's not present anywhere. It's not present in the seeds, it's not present in the flower, it's not present in the stalk or the leaves, etc. THC is not present. THC is the chemical that makes you inebriated. So anyhow, getting back to hemp seed oil, which is the product that I use which is the product of hemp that I use in sauce ondolé. Hemp seed oil is great and used for many things. It contains vitamin E, vitamin B, vitamin D. It contains omega-6, omega-12, and omega-3. Omega-3 is very good for you. Most of us are deficient in omega-3. Topically, it's used for stuff such as eczema, dry scalp, things of that nature. Also, if you ingest it, you can use it to cook with, but not at high temperatures. You have to check the smoke point. It's not really good to cook at high temperatures. I just mentioned that in a previous podcast. But it's good for culinary use. It's good for ingesting. I wouldn't advise it necessarily. You got to check the sources where you get it from. But a lot of people put CBD on their tongue, and it's really just either extracted from the stalk of the hemp plant, or that's probably where it comes from. And it doesn't contain THC. It's not going to get you buzzed. So many people consume CBD because it's relaxing and reduces inflammation. Sometimes it's attributed with reducing inflammation and pain. Actually, one of my relatives has a dog who suffers from joint pain, and they give the dog CBD in order for her to cope with her joint pain, and it seems to, from their report, have an effect. Have a benefit. So, but people take it for joint pain also because omega-3, having a good omega-3 balance is important in lowering inflammation. And like I said, CBD contains omega-3, 6, and 12. So it's a great product. The hemp plant, it's been touted for years. There's a lot of conspiracy around its suppression, but during the last presidential administration in the United States, It was approved for farmers to grow. So it's not a regulated per se. It's not a classified, I should say. It's not classified as I don't think it's classified as any kind of scheduled drug because it doesn't contain any drugs. It doesn't contain any psychotropics, I should say. Everything is a drug, but it doesn't contain a psychotropic. Hemp does not contain THC, so there's nothing for you to worry about. It would be almost useless to smoke it, but you can use it for inflammation. You can use it to balance out your omega 3, omega 6, omega 9 ratio in your body. Most of us have too much omega 6. It's good for your brain because omega 3 is good for your brain. Omega 3 helps you to, from my understanding, synthesize DHA. Of course, omega 3 is also present in fish, fenugreek, flaxseed, soy. Well, no. I don't know about soy. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Not soy. But it's present in flaxseed. I know that much. I got mixed up because this morning I was talking about estrogen. Omega 3 is very good. Hemp seed oil contains that. Hemp seed oil is in sauce ondulé. It's one of the main oils next to sunflower seed oil, which I think sunflower seed oil is so great. And that's all I really have for now. My initial recording, I felt like it was actually a little more thorough, but the audio was poor. And also, I actually didn't add any music, but just like I said, the advantage of having a podcast that no one has heard, you can do it all over again and try to get it right the second time around. All right, thank you for listening. Bye.